Here with Coach Mike of Katy Taylor. Coach, your girls got to the Mustang Bracket finals of the I-10 Shootout.
Yes,
this
sir.
year, you're in your first year as a head coach here at Taylor. What did it mean to get to this point, and what's been your early season impressions of this team?
I mean, it's a great group of girls. I knew coming in that a lot of people were returning. There's a lot of seniors, and just kind of building off of that, their leadership and their experience from, the past years, especially last year with a great run in the playoffs, and just seeing that competition that they have. So I think the biggest thing whenever you're new is not trying to change too much, but listening to what they have to say. I mean, we just had a little bit of a learning experience here, and getting their input and having them start to trust each other and be a team. I think that's the biggest thing. It's not about one, but it's about everybody. So I guess them kind of warming up to me a little bit and like what my expectations are and how I approach things. And so I think that their attitude about what they want and the end goal for the season, I think we're all kind of working together on that, and it's been fun. I've been having a lot of fun. Working with them in their competition, and what I mean by like how competitive they are and how much they care about it. So.
I know it's early in the season, but key players that have stood out in your mind, or that you've been really impressed. I know you were going through the MVP for this tournament. It was hard to find one. You thought it up and down the lineup.
I mean, it was everybody. I mean, there was the keeper came up big a couple times. Defense came up big. Some centers came up. I mean, it was hard. I mean, you saw the process. We had to sit there and do like, okay, narrow it down and vote, and then vote again. There wasn't just one person. I think that when you have a team where everybody is contributing, that makes you actually more dangerous and more fun. It's not we're going to focus on this and that's the stud and go to her every time, or she's going to save us in defense. So I think that's also cool about this group is they all really do care about each other. Hey, we score a goal, all 10 go and congratulate that person. It's not like, just our two friends go. And so that's really cool to see. I mean, that's what I think high school athletics is about, is that team aspect and trying to represent your school. And I think the girls have that. And so to have that, you can really build, I think, the play off that. Trying to build team chemistry is really hard to do, but when they already have it, that's a great start.
You mentioned trying not to do too much. Is it almost a difficult challenge coming in with a team that's kind of established and you're a new face and just trying, you mentioned, to keep things going?
It's just kind of refining, I guess. Some of the things that they already do well, and just, hey, look at this. Can you maybe add this one run or add this touch or a little bit more tactically things? I mean, that's kind of the hard job, I guess, for me is, they've had a lot of success, and I had some success at my former place, and so, try not to butt heads, and they want to do this, and I'm like, yeah, what if we tried this? But they've been really good about opening their minds to different things. Hey, let's give it a try before we knock it, and that's cool. It's been, like I said, it's been a lot of fun in that aspect. So I don't know. I will see what happens. It is a lot of learning going on. It's a lot of learning, and to consider that we've played, I mean, that team usually, they're state ranked, like top 5, I think, in the state. They usually go to state from San Antonio. That was a learning experience for us there. In our preseason games so far, we've played, I think, 4 top teams in Houston. We're like 1-1-1. I mean, all of them were 1-0 results or 1-1 results. So
yeah,
we're learning and we're getting those. So today was a little weird, but I mean, I'm happy. I'm still happy the way that they handled it. It wasn't the result we were looking for, but they still handled it. And hey, what can we learn from it? We didn't like it. What can we learn and push forward instead of finger pointing and stuff.
Last question: what did you learn from your team from this 3-day tournament? It's obviously a 56 team tournament, the 12th year of this I-10 Shootout here in Katy.
Yeah.
What did you learn from your team, either on the field or off the field?
Well, I think today we learned a couple things that we need to do better, and we'll focus on those. We struggled actually in our scrimmages and in our last tournament, even though we were playing some good people. We were struggling with a specific aspect of our game, and we just hit it really hard the 2 days before this tournament, and I mean, it made a huge difference in the way we play. So we identified a couple things, right here in our team talk, and we're going to hit those and we're going to have a little, I guess, non-district kind of warm-up type of game this coming Friday. We'll get the girls some rest, and we start with Katy on next Tuesday. What is that, the 24th or something like that? So it's hot and heavy from the get-go. I mean, every game is a playoff game in Katy ISD, so I'm looking forward to it. It's fun. It's fun.